Hey guys, welcome back to another Third Win video. Today we're going to be doing American Horror Story actors. We're going to be putting them into tiers on how good they are in the show as actors and just their general vibe that if it correlates well with the show. Um, Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. Leslie Grossman, um, people might get really mad, but I think that she's neither good or meh. She just doesn't. She's more of a newer kind of actor to join the show, and I don't think she fits the vibe as well as many people think. I think she's a little bit. She's made the show a little campier. That's just my opinion. She's in good for now. She might go down, not going up. Then we got Jessica Lange, which is at least great. Probably got tier honestly because she really captured like the essence, the kind of slight melancholy and eeriness of the show perfectly in all her roles. And her in season 4 in Freak Show, I think, was just a highlight for me. Amazing performance, and a shame that she's been gone for so long. Next, we got Frances Conroy, which I'm gonna put in great. I just think she adds this kind of style to the show, and her in season 1 and the witches and I don't know. She's just great, and she's shown her range in, for example, Roanoke. She's a great character. I'm not a character, a great actress for the show. She captures that extra little pizzazz that it needs. Next we got Dylan McDermott, who in season 1, like, I can't make up my mind if he played that part well or if it was just kind of lousily written. Um, I don't know what to say. And then him in 1984 was kind of funny. It was all right. Overall, I'm gonna put him just ahead of Leslie Grossman in good. Although I think I'm gonna bump Leslie down to a meh. Adina Porter, um, specifically in the show, I think she's a great actress. She deserves to be around good. I think that we kind of have had um, other actresses just kind of stand out against her, but she's good to have as like a sub character. She's all right. She's just good. I don't have much to say, but she's gotten some big roles recently. Next we have Zachary Quinto. Um, his performance in season 2 was amazing. Season 1 he was hilarious. Um, what can I say except yeah, really good, honestly. I really like him in the show. Um, Granted, he was a little campy in season 1, but you know what? His performance in season 2 was, oof, he was terrifying. Next, we got Finn Whitrock, who I think fits the show perfectly. His vibe, I love him in Freak Show. I love him in 1984. He's just he fits the vibe, and I like that. And is he better than Zachary Quinto? Probably not. We'll put him in bottom of great, but I love seeing him every time I see him on the cast list. Emma Roberts will go in the same tier, and this is where I think people will start to get mad. But I think that um, she manages to be that kind of another element to the show which makes it more exciting without taking away from what the show is supposed to be. The characters she plays are genuinely eye-catching and exciting. And I think she played the final girl perfectly in 1984. I think she played the sassy bitch in season 3 perfectly. Um, and even in a Freak Show, she had an interesting character which you rooted for. So I think her acting fits perfectly for what she does. I think it's good that she's in every season because she doesn't really fit in every season, if that makes any sense. Alexandra Breckenridge, we didn't really see her act so much in the show. I don't want to put her in bad, but we'll put her in meh behind Leslie Grossman. She just, many people could have played that role. Next, we got Angelica Ross, I believe. Um, we've seen her in how many seasons now? One? I think just one. Can't be more than one. She was okay. Like I found myself hating her character, so I guess that's well done playing the kind of bad guy for half the season, and then there's not much to say since there is just one season. It's hard to judge her. I'm just gonna put her here for now. Next we have, forget her name, Chloe Savini. Probably butchered her name. She similarly is in 2 or 3 seasons, and I think she goes about there. She is this kind of kooky character in season 2, and she meets an awful demise. And otherwise, yeah, below Adina Porter, I think is right, and probably below Leslie Grossman in terms of impact now, and she's all right. We don't have any leading roles from her. Lady Gaga, we have like 1 1/4 seasons from her. Um, in Hotel, I mean, she did make that season more exciting, but it did spin in a weird way. The show didn't feel quite itself. That being said, I do love Hotel, but they almost felt like they wrote the season to fit her kind of style, and I'm gonna put her about there. I don't think she's that good of an actress for the show. Next we got Tyson Farmiga. How convincing is she in season 1? Season 3? She's only in the Witch seasons and season 1, I think. And to be honest, eh, she's okay. She's not great. I'd put her about Adina Porter level, about there. She's good. Is she good? Yeah, she'll be good. Probably. Yeah, we could put her over Dylan McDermott. And now that I think about it, Adina Porter should probably be above Dylan McDermott as well. Next, we got Billy Eichner, which, sorry, I can't really remember if he was in how many seasons he's been in, but as far as I can remember, he was in Apocalypse, and he was Apocalypse. Is that it? Okay, I might really be blanking here, but I didn't like his performance in Apocalypse. I thought it was kind of silly. But sorry, I don't remember any other roles from him. Dennis O'Hare, I think um, he's got to go here for this show. Oh man, it feels kind of god tier to me. Not gonna lie. I think he playing his playing in Hotel, even in the first season, um, season 3. Those early seasons, he really rocks. He's so good. Um, he captures all those little elements of AHS that I really like, that eeriness as well. Very good. Billy Lord came in about the same time as Leslie Grossman, and I think she is a step above. I even want to go and say that like she played the style like a nice kind of witch better than Tyson Farmiga as well, and she's definitely up like here. I think she is fantastic. Her 1984, that season was shaped by her. The vibe of the 80s would never have been gone through without her. What else? In Colt, her acting phenomenal. Uh, I don't know. She's great. I love her addition to the cast, and I think she fits the show perfectly. She has that vibe down. And next we get to a little bit of a controversial one. I think that Cody Fern was given um it was hard to test him on the roles he was given. One of his roles was just very commanding. He played it well. Like he drew your attention. But how good of a kind of indicator of how good his acting is for the show? Is that a good vibe? Was he good for the vibe of the show? I think so. I definitely liked seeing him in the cast listing, but something doesn't quite click. Maybe it's because he was part of Apocalypse, which is a bit of a silly season. Um, and in 1984, again, it's hard to judge. He didn't really have a character that was uh, hard to act. I don't know. I think he goes around here. I don't think he's better than Emma Roberts. I think Emma Roberts has captured that kind of pretty, pretty actress like Cody Fern as well as like that kind of pretty um, person style vibe way better in AHS. Like Cody Fern is still figuring it out, I think. But I mean, don't get me wrong, he is demanding as Michael Landon. He makes you look at him, and yeah. So I want to put him higher, but I want to see more from him before I put him past good. Evan Peters. See, I've heard many comments that he's not a great actor, la la la, blah blah blah. But in terms of this show, what he is in this show, I think he does very very well. He is, without him, I don't really see this show. He has this kind of warmth to it. I don't know how to explain it. Um, he, he's great. I don't know what to say. I even want to put him. Maybe this is like clean bias, but almost want to put him past Jessica Lange. But we'll be reserved. We'll put him there. Next, we're going on another goat. I think Kathy Bates. Let me think of all her roles. Yeah, really, really good. I love when she plays the more sinister roles. Most of her roles are quite sinister. She's great. I want to put her up here. And the reason Frances Conroy is not up there is just because she doesn't play. The characters she plays aren't as. Um, I don't know. They don't feel as main characters as some of these on the top. Well, then you know what? It's only fair that Dennis O'Hare goes down here as well. Just this is a different status for the show. Lily Rabe. Man, my bias is coming back in, but I love Lily Rabe. In a similar way to Evan Peters, she adds this kind of warmth, but at the same time, there's like a very melancholy feeling she adds. And I love her in 1984, in the Witches seasons. Oh man, she's great everywhere. I don't love her in Roanoke, I guess, so much, but she's great everywhere. Um, Feels kind of weird putting her above Zachary Quinto. Just that season 2 performance is insane. But I'm gonna put her. Yeah, fine. She's been in more seasons. She's really proven herself. Her vibe, immaculate. Um, and then we got Sarah Paulson, who I think. Um, Sometimes her performances can be a little bit over the top, but gosh, how many characters have we gotten from her that you just feel with? And yeah, this duo right here, they've carried the show for so long. Um, yeah, Sarah Paulson, best actress for the show. Um, but yeah, that's my list. I'm prepared for all the hate comments, and I'm going to try to respond to them as well as I can. But I really do want to do more AHS content. I'm ready to break down the seasons and to rank them and to talk in depth. And I'll do that if there's interest shown. But subscribe for that if you want to see it, and like this video because that lets me know that you like AHS content. But thanks for watching. Send your hate comments, and I'll see you later.